Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. This one's a very interesting one. It's a different one to what I normally do, but we're going to make this hopefully come up a treat. So we're just going to switch to that, and we're going to I think this is going to be a 400% job, just quietly. I think we're going to keep it as a positive image. This is really colourful. So we're just going to contrast it heaps. Just going to make it not all the way, don't want it too light for this one. Okay. Right, what is it? It's something interesting. It is, I found it on the ground, Trolli bright crawlers. Obviously those things. I don't know what we're going to do with this. We're going to move it or keep it still. We're going to move it, I think. It's going to be an interesting one to do. So we're just going to put our crawlers there. Bright crawlers. See how they go. So yeah, we'll just have a recap. This is what we're photocopying, and we're photocopying mainly that part, the little crawly bits. And in fact, that looks really good. It looks only slightly distorted, but it's really looking good. So now we're going to use that as our master copy. We're going to get rid of this and consign it to the trash. It's better that it's in the bin than on the street. Well, I found it on the street, so yeah. So I'm wondering if how we're going to do this. We're going to make it 100%, and we're just going to make sure it looks really nice. Just make the copies look really nice. I think we can darken it a little bit. I nearly forgot. We're just going to set this up for copied paper. So I'm wondering if we're just going to use this as our master copy. That looks really good. That looks really nice. Trolli. I don't know why they call them Trolli. Sound like trolls, but trolling is something that happens on social media. That's what it sounds like. I don't know why they call it Trolli, but anyway, maybe they're like trolls. The word troll actually goes back to some kind of nursery rhyme or some kind of nursery story about these trolls were like these things that lived under bridges, so you don't go under bridges or something like that. I've forgotten. So the word troll has actually been around long before the internet definition that we have today, of people who just leave nasty comments and intentionally there to upset the community of a social media site. Happens a lot, and that just made a sound, a scanner. Not a good sound. So yeah, just people who go around harassing and causing disruption on social media sites like Facebook, for example. There's a lot of trolling that goes on there. It just happens, it's one of those things that you get with the internet, one of the undesirable sides of the internet. But like anything else, the internet's not a perfect place. We're not in utopia. And I believe you me, if there is a utopia, there'd be no internet. You won't need anything artificial to make you happy. Yeah. It's all there, it's all there, and it's all good. And you don't have to worry about things. But we're not living there, and this world will never become a utopia, although it could become more like utopia, maybe, if people didn't focus on how much money they're earning and how much they can get out of the system, out of all these different companies that make all this money. And basically, it's not a very good thing that they do. These big companies, these big corporations, including the company that built this photocopier, Konica Minolta. So I've got a real dislike for them and their fucking money fucking issues. So let's see how this looks. Just straighten this out a bit. It's not easy trying to straighten this, get this in the right place. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Oh, it's a bit crooked still, but that's curling, so it's making it hard to sort of line it up properly. So I think that's good enough. That's a really good one. I think now we can call this one quits.